there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to story time. And as you can see, we're starting to get the barn going. A bunch of dirt in it makes no sense, I know, but it takes a little bit of time to kind of frame some things out. I'm just kind of going off a size. I made it a little bigger, comparing it to the house we made last chapter, which I did do a little bit of changes to that I'd like to show you quick. But yeah, this is the start of the barn. But here, let me show you the changes in the house. I've redone the fireplace. Now, I've done what I think is some pretty awesome stuff to the fireplace. All right, take your axe, chop up some wood, and oh, wham! Look at that. On-off switch for the fire. It is a very compact 1-block area fire. It's actually a 2x3 that sticks inside your house, which is pretty darn small. Also, closed door. I need to torch back up here so that I didn't get the spooning. There we go. So it's a 2x3, which is pretty small. It has a hidden inside of it. It's got a cauldron. So, I wouldn't be able to show you, but there's a cauldron there, so you can use that. Also, there's a furnace, so that we can also be using this to cook stuff. Can I cook these? Like, is it a possibility? It is not a possibility. Can I cook anything? Is there anything in here I cook? Oh, cobblestone. Aha, see? And it adds a little bit to it. And I think when it's not cooking, it looks like it could be the vent. But to make it even better, like I said, it's on-off switch. Boom. But because the way these armor stands burn, and look at this charcoal on the ground. Oh, it's so cool. But because of the way the armor stands burn, they don't have fire spread like everything else. So you can easily have wood right up around it and very close to it. I mean, the stuff in front of this, that's wood. Look how close it is to the fire. Wood up there. You don't have to worry a lot about the fire spread. Now you have to worry a little bit about it because underneath the cauldron there is a glowstone, and underneath the glowstone there is lava. But as long as you have it sealed up like I have here, you can have wood right up against the right up next to it. The one downside to this design is now this furnace, while this is going, let me put this out here, while this is going, it produces light. But this fire from the armor stands doesn't actually produce any light source at all. So what I've done is underneath that cauldron, I've put a piece of a redstone lantern rather, and that I'm powering with a T flip-flop. So basically, here, no light, right? And whoop, badoosh, flame and light. If I didn't have that redstone torch in there, the fire from these doesn't actually produce any light. So that right there is a pretty awesome fireplace. I was thinking maybe about doing a tutorial on this fireplace because I've never seen one like it. I've searched for different fireplace designs because the normal ones that use the armor stands are in the middle of 4 blocks, and if you remember from last episode, I showed you the one that I made, and it's a much bigger fireplace. This is much more compact. If you guys would like, if I get enough likes on this video, and I don't know how many, a lot, it has to be a lot, I will do my first ever tutorial and try to explain how I made this fire pit, because there is a lot. Oh no! I spoke it too soon! It burned down my house! I can't have it to burn it down in my house! No! No! I hate it! I hate you all! How? No! I tested this! And it didn't work! I tested, and it worked. Will that pour outside? Am I putting out fire? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Not good. Give me water. I cannot believe this. What did I do? Oh no! I already had it in the house. I don't want to do it again. Oh jeez. Does anybody want to watch a tutorial on this fire pit that burns your house to the ground? Oh no. Oh, man. Not again. I burned it down in the last episode. Oh, no. Where? What is it that did that? I burnt that fire pit so many times. How? Why? Why? Oh, pupy. Oh, no. How do I put out fire faster? Why you spread? You stop spread. You no more go. You go no more far. Oh, my Lord. I don't even know. I am so speechless. Why won't fire put out the water better? What did? What did it? Quit. Oh. I don't know. Oh, my Lord. Oh, now I have mobs. You just die. I hate you. Oh my gosh. Is there still fire? Does it still burn? Get out of here. You must die. I don't hear fire anymore. Oh my gosh. Hey, a bed! How nice! Oh. I'm gonna cry! Oh. Die. Just die. Who? You? You die too. All of you. Oh, man. I need to sleep. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, do you wanna have me do a tutorial on that fireplace? Wouldn't that be cool? Oh, let's look at the destruction. Oh, I don't want to turn around. Oh, that isn't too bad. Where did it start? Is it from here? It's here! I didn't put that block back! No way! Oh my Lord. Hey guys, do exactly what I did, but then, whoops, on top of this dispenser, put a block, and it'll work fine and not burn down. That right there jumped from there to the slab that was right here. With that block there, it can't do it. When building it, I put the block there. When I built it over here, and then when I rebuild it in here, I didn't. Oh, and those burn up. I have to redo the whole thing again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to turn a page. I need to turn a page. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. In the turn of a page. Hi! Nothing happened, I promise. This fire works perfectly. Oh man, everything is rebuilt and looks fantastic. And right back to what I was saying, can do, I don't want to focus on it too much, but can do a tutorial of this fire. I promise you it will not burn your house down. I promise. But I did add one more feature to the fire, which I think is pretty cool. If you look, the lighting, wait, look at it. Flicker, flicker. Oh, isn't that cool? I've actually made it where the glowstone or redstone torch underneath it flickers a bit to add even more coolness to the fire pit. But anyways, back out here. It is time to move on with this. I'm gonna sleep so that I don't get murderfied. I don't want to die anymore. I do it enough. Oh, put that there. Nice. Oh, jeezer. Okay, ready guys? We are going to start this episode and actually start to accomplish something very cool for you. And it's been running for a long time, so I know it works well. Look at that. On. Flicker, flicker. Oh, really cool. Okay, so back outside you can see I've done lots of work to the barn. Oh, wait a minute. We better flip back a little bit. Let me see. Page here we are. Looking good. Yeah. And there we are. There we are. Don't want you to miss anything. Anyways, so I've done a lot of work, and I think it looks very cool. I changed up the house a bit. See, I added a little more smoke. And the part of the house that's breaking down is more on the edges of the house, and it kind of gets better in the middle. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe on this side it'll be easier for you to see. Just kind of flaking in from the edges. Oh, hello, Skeletoni. How about you die? Oh, way too high. Oh, nice. Squidsy. Anyways, and I think it looks really good. Now, I've also got some mossy stone. I figured out how to do that, so I'm going to incorporate some of that into this build. Right now, I have the outside of the barn is all like the steps. And I'm not so sure I like that. I may be working with that a bit. And I added a little bit to this front corner at the very end. And I only had oak on me at the time. And I plugged these 2 oak poles in. And when standing back, and you guys let me know what you think. But when standing back, I think oh, hello, Creepser. You just wanted to make my life hard. I saw you. I saw you with my eyes. You did. But when looking back, I really think that the acacia, the red in the acacia works with the barn, but the gray of the acacia logs doesn't. It separates the 2 builds too much. So I think I'm going to go with the oak from the house, the poles that you see there, and use that for the logs in the barn. And it'll help kind of bring the 2 builds together. What did I tell you? I told you to be quick. I told you it'd bring the 2 together. It looks very nice. I just think that is quite a bit better than that off color. I think the oak wood poles on both buildings really works well. So still a couple more things to do on the barn. Inside, I'll give you a little toursy. I do have this silo thing here, which I may be switching the roof brick for the silo and then the cobblestone for the roof. I don't know. The roof is definitely something to work on. But as you come in, this is where they would be shearing the sheep. So I'm going to build a little thing in here. I even thought about doing some kind of redstone machinery, fancy magical thing that, like, when you walk in here, there's always wool laying on the ground, whether it dispenses it and then Hopper pick it back up and then it dispenses it every so often, so that no matter what, when you walk through here, there's always some wool on the ground, because this is where they have the sheep and they're cutting of the wool. And then this spot here past the pond here, this will have to be trimmed down a little bit, so that this is going to be the lane in which the animals get out to meadow, and then they bring them in through here to cut their wool off. Up here, spot for pig and cow and horse maybe, or something like that. This would be her sewing room, and where she does that kind of thing. I'm going to put a little roof in here, a little ceiling or something. I like this being open with the beam across, and then like this section here is for, like the storage of hay bales and such, which I have obviously in here too. That's like the silo storage. Out back, maybe small chicken coop, just to give this the feel of a sustainable farm. So I still have a little bit, like I said, to finish off. I didn't complete that. I just wanted to see what it looked like. I got to do that and really just get some stuff squared away with the final little bits and pieces. Go around to the outside and break this up with some mossy cobblestone. And just change some of those little designs. I've got the majority of it framed out. I really like it. Out here, something, I don't know yet. Something just on the side of the barn. If you've ever been to a farm, they always collect stuff that kind of sits on the side. I'm not quite sure what I'll do there yet, but I'll work out some of those designs. But I'm going to start here with the roof, and just maybe I will change it to cobble. Maybe the lean-to part here, maybe the lean-to part is different, made out of a different material. That's just the stuff that kind of comes over this. So maybe I'll that'll add some interest to the roof, and it won't all be the same if this part here is different than the top, and then add some detail to the top as well with some steps and some cracked brick and whatnot. But I will get to work, and we'll be right back in the turn of a page. Well, all righty there, guys. Look at it. Would you look at it? I think it's perfect. I think the roof turned out nice. Plenty of details. I like the way that I've worked the stairs in with the acacia wood. It's still a red barn, but it's definitely not plain. I think it molds and goes very well with the house, but I still have to do the silo area. But I'm going to leave that up to you guys to help me decide. You guys have any ideas for what I should use? I don't think I'm going to go gray. I think it'll blend way too much with the roof on the barn. So I need to think of a different material for that silo. I'll probably strip it down, rebuild it. But I think the barn itself is looking very, very nice. Just needs some finishing touches, a TLC. But what I want to do right now is just step away from that a little bit and talk a little bit about story. Now, there's a couple things I want to do. One, I think I could do this, yes, and I could use some of these vines. I've been gathering some vines over there. Did that grow off there weird? What in the oh, because that's up. All right, I got it. I get it. I knew what happened. All right, so if I put you in here like this, can I make a Uvini? But I make a Uvini. Okay, so I put this off of here like this, and I make a Uvini. And then maybe I take a U as a viney and make a Uvini. And nice. And then I need some coarse dirt. Yes, with a little bit of a regular dirt. Now this is going to happen either one of two places, and it works right along with this story. I've started to develop a little storyline for the Dahlsturm family. They're the poor farmers on the edge of the town, and you're going to find out that there's an evil over the land, and it's an evil kingdom. And these are like the poor peasants, and they're kind of tortured by the kingdom. And this family in particular has one child left out of perhaps many that have went off to war, and they need to have a little grave site for their children. Now, I talked a little bit about doing a custom tree out here in the middle, maybe the graves underneath the custom tree. I think that's a little bit out in the open. I think they would be a little bit more secretive about it. So I was thinking, remember when we were doing the landscaping a couple episodes ago, there's this little cove area here, and I almost think it's like pretty perfect for this. Now, you could do basically maybe not quite that close, so we'll go with regular dirt there. And then you and Ripsy and you. No. Or is that coarse? Is that coarse? That's coarse. Can't even tell. And then boom. Just a gravestone. I think that's simple and I like it. And then you would do like another one there, and then but these ones here have grown over. Maybe you do you can't do that one. Maybe you do that instead of the coarse dirt. I kind of like that a little better for like the new grave. Get out of there, dirt face. I don't know, but like, so I think that's what I want to do and work a little the storyline in. I need help here. I need to think of something. There's something missing. Something's missing. So maybe you guys could give me a pointer or two about gravestones. But that's what I want to do with this area. Maybe have a tree right around here, a little bit of a custom tree there. But this being an area that the farmer can come back in here, and he's buried his children because of this evil tyrant king that has been taking children and taking them off to war. And maybe the king is searching for something. And, you know, I kind of thought about that. Maybe there's something that that the king, rather, is searching for that we were part of trying to find. I don't know. So that's an idea. I think that's pretty cool. Help me out, guys. Give me some inspiration towards how maybe to do that, or the silo for the next episode. I'll probably finish up the silo and the interior part of the barn, work on the seamstry room and where they clip up the sheep, and then finish that up, and then move on towards the city. And there you have it. I hope so very much that you've enjoyed this video and you like what I'm doing here, because I'm having a blast doing it. And we may never know where the story will take us, but one thing's for sure, I'll be back.